Well, so far the reaction from Beijing has been clear in its condemnation. They have very clearly laid the blame for the unrest at the feet of protesters and suggested that they are the ones that are undermining Hong Kong's basic law, its principle of one country, two systems. As far as the police are concerned, though, it's very clear that they are trying to escalate their tactics in response to the protests and to what the protesters have been doing. There is a lot of worry, frankly, on the police side about things like this use of petrol bombs last night. But police have been trying to employ different strategies as well. There is supposed to be a testing of water cannons this morning. So far, we haven't seen those used on the streets yet. But we have seen other instances of police using things like plainclothes officers, mingling among protesters, trying to disrupt them from the inside, and also being involved in making arrests. We know that already things like tear gas are now a common sight on the streets of Hong Kong as part of these protests, rubber bullets as well. We've also seen instances in which some of the civilians that aren't directly involved in these protests, including children, being caught up in that, being exposed to tear gas. Ultimately, though, regardless of how police feel like they are trying to get a handle on this, it is the government that is going to be key in trying to disperse the things that are motivating these protesters to continue to come out for a 10th consecutive weekend. As far as the government and the protesters are concerned, there are very, very obvious signs that things are far from resolved.
Joel Flynn live in Hong Kong. Joel, thank you.